to episode 4 of my epic Minecraft hardcore series. Today is a very good day. And I killed this drowned and I get a trident from it. Yep, that's the first thing I did in this recording. That's crazy. But I didn't realize it, so let's go over our goals. So, our goals are explore more of the caves system and try and get more iron and coal. Pretty straightforward. There's only 2 goals this time, and I think that we can do it. I think that I can do it. You're supporting me. Thank you so much for watching. But let's get back into the story. Of course, I knew that this would be very fun as soon as I saw wolves right next to my bridge. So I immediately went over back to my base to grab some bones. But little did I know that this would be one of the best things that I did. It was actually very awesome, but you gotta stay at least until like 7 minutes in to find out what I'm talking about. So, right now I'm grabbing my bones, heading on out to tame some wolves. Because wolves are cool. Very cool. Very cool. Now I was just going over and then I didn't see any wolves. I was very upset because I thought that I just despawned the wolves. Now it was only me and my dog and my cat. Instead of like 3 or 4 wolves or dogs. Because once you tame them, they're dogs. But, yes. You may be thinking, man, it would have been very cool if he had another pet. But, don't worry, I did get another wolf or dog. And, this guy, his name is Jeremiah. So, yeah, say hi, welcome to the team, Jeremiah. Unless you would, like, scream it very loud at night and then everyone in your neighborhood hears you. Maybe you live in an apartment and then everyone in your apartment hears you. So that'd be very bad. But other than that, I was climbing through the mountains, trying to get back to the village because the village is really not really a big place, but I really just wanted to go into the cave that I saw when I was over there back in episode 2. So I took my 2 dogs at the time and my cat, and we had a little mining adventure that lasted like 2 hours, but for you it only like 5 minutes. Because I am my own editor, and I cut a bunch. Because half of it was just me shifting at my dogs. Don't know why, but that is what happened. So we killed a bunch of zombies as a team. I should really call my team of wolves or dogs. I keep calling them wolves. I should really start calling them Super Doggy Brothers. No, that sounds too close to Super Mario Brothers. Super Zombie Brothers. No. Why did I say that? But I did find a dungeon, so that was cool. Caving Adventures! Rated PG. Not actually. Continue watching if you're young boy. But yeah, I didn't notice it, but I accidentally made a baby, and I accidentally made one previously, but I just never noticed. So after looting the dungeon, I felt very, very confident that I wouldn't die ever. And I didn't, so at least in this episode I didn't. So I'm feeling very confident that I can take on anybody except for the warden. Yet again, in my latest short, I did survive against 50 wardens with just a totem of undying and a wooden sword. But I don't think that I should test my luck in my hardcore world. But it would be cool. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that. At least in the next episode. Maybe the episode after that. But next episode I plan to beat the game actually. So I might beat the game next episode, I might not. I don't know. I might die. I'm very bad at trying to beat the Ender Dragon. But yeah, I accidentally made more babies and went on more and more caves. Kept skipping more and more coal as I went along. So I just basically went back to the surface and used my dogs as the ultimate team of dogs and started killing all the zombies and skeletons and spiders along the way. But not creepers though, because for some reason dogs are scared of creepers and they won't attack them. For some reason my dog army was not attacking the zombies here, but I don't know, I love them too much to care. So, I was still at the surface level of the cave, and baby zombies very much scared me, but my dog army handled it. And this spider was literally nothing. Like it couldn't even touch me at all. Like it didn't even come close to me. But I knew that my dog army would eventually have someone who falls. So I was very scared of that happening, but then I got blown up by a creeper, so I couldn't monologue. So yeah, after that happened, I just stayed in the caves for some reason and it killed a bunch of skeletons. Why? I have no idea. I just felt like it. But after actually going back to the surface and getting bombarded by a bunch of mobs that my dog army handled, the zombie somehow came through and almost killed me. That was not very fun. But my dogs are very fun. So I blocked us in and left some dogs outside to protect. Not actually, I just slept through the night. But after I slept, I talked to this guy who was selling one emerald for 10 bricks, which is pretty low because, like, how do you even get bricks? I don't even know, but it's probably very easy. And if it's not, then just comment, you're bad at Minecraft. Don't actually. That's like, it would make me very sad. And I would probably just delete your comment. So, there's literally no point in doing that. But after that, I talked to this guy again and realized that he's still scamming us into buying his stuff for nothing. After I talked to those fools, I went back into the dungeon because I felt like I should make a XP farm for XP and rotten flesh, so I could trade that with villagers to get more emeralds. Because if I get more emeralds, then I can trade it with armors and blacksmiths in order to get diamond tools and armor. So yeah, I'm trying to manipulate the system into giving me free diamond stuff by just getting clay and rotten flesh. Because for some reason you can do that. But, of course, we have a rare mob on our case. And yes, it's a full diamond zombie. This guy literally made me, like, rethink my life choices. I've gotten 3 tridents in the last 2 videos, and I've seen 1 with full armored diamond zombie. I don't even know how to speak right now. I got his chest plate and I immediately put it on. I don't know why. It has like 0 durability, but don't worry, I take it off later in the video. But yeah, after that I was traumatized and I just left the thing. But then I saw something in the distance that caught my eye. A spruce village. My least favorite one of the village types. Besides snow. Those suck. Actually, Snow villages still have blacksmiths that can give you diamonds. So yeah, these are my least favorite villages. But still, I can get iron from the iron golem, and all the villagers died from the other village, so it was like I got my villagers back, and that's awesome because now I can manipulate the economy even more than I was supposed to. So I, of course, stayed in the village for a night, slept in one of the people's beds, and then I did the most reasonable thing imaginable. I trapped the villagers in their own homes, and when they actually got out, by accident, because my dogs can't stay in one place, I trapped them next to their homes. And this guy, he's probably gonna die, to be honest. Because, like, I don't know how, but he probably will die somehow. Not gonna lie. But he is stuck here forever. And the iron golem's also dead. I don't know why I hit him with all my dogs, like, there. I thought that they wouldn't hit him, to be honest. But we overran him for security guard of the village and just killed him and then just left all the people to go back to the original village. They probably will die, but we have the only people we need trapped. So at this point I don't even care. Like, I don't care what anybody says. I don't care about the villagers. I don't care about anybody there. And when I came back, I saw something crazy. A ruined portal! I also made a bridge to this part of the world, so yeah, that's gonna be helpful. But a ruined portal is gonna be so helpful because now we can go into the Nether next episode and probably, if I'm not mistaken, beat the Ender Dragon. This will be my first time ever beating the Ender Dragon. I know I'm a Minecraft YouTuber. I should have beaten the dragon before, but you people are gonna be the first people who get to see me beat them. But yeah, this is basically it for this episode. So I'd just like to say, can you please like and subscribe? It would help out a ton. And yeah, that's really all I have to say. So bye everybody. I hope you have an amazing day.